Kwa majina naitwa Martin Lunalo, nikiwa Executive Director wa Reproductive Health Champions Organization. Tumeona vifo vingi sana barabarani. Wananchi wetu wanakufa kupitia kwa ajali za barabara. Hii barabara ya Salgai imemaliza watu wengi sana. Na mimi nasikia uchungu kwa sababu yule ambaye labda amebeba mtoto wangu kwa tumbo anakufia hapo kwa sababu ya ajali. Tunasema ya kwamba can the government make sure that if they promise to give us a dual carriage ya barabara ionekane wakati huu. Hatutaki ya kwamba kila wakati manusura unatolewa kwa magari, wamefinywa na magari. The best thing the government can do is to kutoa rambirambi. What is rambirambi helping those that have already lost their lives on the roads? So we are calling again the Kenya traffic police. Najua polisi pia wanasikia maneno. Mambo ya kusanya hongo kwa barabara ati 50 bob na gari ni kiraka. Hataki kuona hiyo vitu. Mali inaendelea, if we see gari ikipata ajali mali kuna roadblock ya polisi, tunakuja hapo, tunawanyang'anya hizo vitu mnatumia kusimamisha barabara na sisi wenyewe tunaweka roadblock. Kama gari ni mbaya, toeni gari barabarani ili tuhakikishe kwamba maisha ya Wakenya yote inapewa maanani. Tutaki maisha ya mtu mmoja kukufa. Tumeona vijana wengi sana wamekuwa abducted. Tumeona vijana wengi sana wameuliwa. Tumeona Brian, as we speak today, the Interior Cabinet Secretary was here yesterday and even promised that he's going to make sure that Brian's justice is done. My question to Waziri Kipchumba Murkomen is that if you are saying that you are not sure whether there is justice in this country, then let us know who is sitting on that throne who will assure justice. Because you cannot come to this country and tell us that you are also going to ensure. Where are you ensuring from? You have all the system that is required to make sure that Burayo is found. Yes. And we are saying we need to see Burayo whether dead or alive. Yes. We are not going to listen to you on media kupiga siasa hapa. Ati mnakuja kutupigia siasa ati mnasema sasa ati Burayo utahakikisha in 1 week time. Mama Brian is not eating for that week because the stomach is still shaking. And you are telling us that it's okay for you to drink juice with her. Mama Brian doesn't need juice within a boardroom. Mama Brian wants Brian. And the residents of this county are saying we need Brian back.
Hi, my name is Alzira Rodi, a resident of Nakuru County. We want to say and call on to the government that we also have a right when it comes to articulating our issues well. We shouldn't be silenced. We shouldn't be taken away and kidnapped under mysterious circumstances and our bodies found in trenches or buried somewhere. That's why it's our right. Please protect us. We do not want to fight with the government when it's come to these issues. Just hear us out. In the case of Brian, I want to call all the parties that are related to it and say that let's just work together to ensure that we bring peace into Brian's family and ensure that justice is being served.
My name is Afsa from Women Like Us Center, and I have the issues of forceful disappearance and the issues of road accident, the unmarked roads that we have, especially in Nakuru to Eldoret Road. The leaders that we have in this position, we expect them to give us solutions, but it's disappointing because you also find that the same leaders that we expect for them to speak on our behalf, that the same people who are inclusive in these injustices. So we demand for more. We're not even asking because we know our leaders and we demand for more.
so much for making the time to see me.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed a few hours.
Secretary and Mr. Department Banks. Yeah, Deputy Chief of Staff.
Thank you very much indeed.
Welcome.
Thank you very much indeed. Influenced by Arabic and probably other things. Thank you very much indeed.
No, National Assembly just passed the County Government's Additional Allocation Act. First of all, we were shocked that there were two bills that were originated by either houses, by the two houses of Parliament. Senate had originated a bill, and National Assembly originated another bill. We have been discussing this issue at Summit and at IBEC, that the year is coming to an end, and the County Additional Allocation Act has not been passed. Development partners who fund a lot of these projects, a lot of this funding in the County Additional Allocation Act are frustrated. We had taken a position as a Council of Governors that constitutionally only two types of roads are recognized: national trunk roads and county roads. So if you're going to tax Kenyans at the pump for the maintenance of roads, it's only fair that we follow the Constitution and give national government its share of those maintenance funds and give counties their share. If the national government wants to create another level of government through the constituency and give the MPs money to repair roads from their kitty or from their allocation, that's a constitutional question for all of Kenyans. There's nothing much we can do about it as governors. You look at FLOCA, again, mostly programs that are ongoing, reduced from 4.9 billion to 2.5 billion. There's a food security resilience program under the Ministry of Agriculture, mostly in the dry lands, reduced from 2.25 for the participating counties to 905 million. A reduction of 2.25 billion to 900 million. There's another one, mostly in the wetter parts of the country, called NAV CDP, supporting agriculture, mostly in the tea and coffee and sectors. From 5 billion reduction to 1.7 billion. Grants in the water sector reduced from 5.7 billion to 3.4. Devolution support, this is about governance. This program is about governance and improvement of how we manage our HR and our finances and budgeting system, reduced from 1.76 billion to 1.48. There's another major one called Kenya Urban Support Program. This one now does what KISIP does in the informal sectors in the bigger municipalities. Again, reduced from 7.6 billion to 1.6 billion. Who benefits from this? There is, under the World Bank, a project called Kenya Informal Sector Improvement Program, KISIP. They have reduced it from 10.4 billion to 1.7 billion. And in KISIP, nearly all the counties are participating. There are many counties that are participating. So when you divide 1.7 billion among the counties, and by the way, this is mostly road improvement works and things to do with, what are they called? Solar street lights and pavement improvements in major informal settlements across the country, which have already been contracted. So we're asking the Senate not to accept this bill. We're asking the Senate to pass the one that we had agreed. There's a protracted engagement that happens before we come to this stage of passing laws. We appear before Senate, we negotiate with the CRA, right? So I don't know who had an interest in fast-tracking the National Assembly bill as against the one of the Senate. Yeah. So we're asking the Senate to stand firm and pass the bill that we had agreed with them, because we appeared before the Senate. We appeared at IBEC. We discussed these things.